Hi, boys and girls. It's Mrs. Jones. Hope you enjoyed my story about the secret behind the wall. Yes, that was a big secret because I couldn't imagine what that sound was. As the days in the week progressed, of course, the sound got a little bit louder and a little bit louder. But it only started out with a few bees and, of course, their queen. Anyway, that was such a cool thing to watch. I never got stung. Of course, I was in the porch. And my neighbor, who was a beekeeper, didn't get stung at all. He was very careful. You saw his bee hat he had on. And he said that his bees were so busy protecting their queen and swarming around their queen that they did not bite him. But don't you ever go try to pick up a bee. I know I won't. I'm highly allergic to bees, so I'm so grateful that he took them out of our wall. Now the wall's all put back together. And so I thought the next lesson for you would be on insects. And the goal is I can create an imaginary or real insect using lines, shape, color, texture, and of course pattern. So let's move this out of the way. The only materials you need are whatever you wish. A paper, of course, a pencil, crayons, or markers, or all of them. It's your choice. Now, to start my insect, I've been thinking about this, and I'm going to fold my paper in half horizontally, so it's still a landscape style, like a book. You may do yours however you like. The reason I did this is because I want to make the wing on the right look like the wing on the left of my bee. Now remember, you do not have to draw a bee. You could make a dragonfly, or perhaps a centibee, or a dragon bee. Anything you want. I can't wait to see your pictures. Okay, so I'm going to start with the bee's head. And remember, this does not need to be realistic. I'm just drawing two oval shapes. Now bees have big compound eyes, and they have a bee body just made with curvy lines. I'm just bringing both lines down to the fold, and of course the bee back end. And there is a stinger involved. And sad enough, when bees sting somebody, they actually die. So they're only stinging things or people if they feel endangered, like they're going to be hurt or their queen is in danger. Now my bees sort of had a bit of a stripe on them. They were kind of golden and black, I believe. And the texture on their body was really furry looking. And they were quite unusual. They were really pretty, I thought. And they're insects, so they have 6 legs, 3 here and 3 here. But I'm going to draw the wings, and the legs are underneath. I don't think I can see them. And I'm going to make them nice, and I'm going to draw a curvy line there, and a curvy line here. And now I'm going to make a curvy line here, and a curvy line to meet it there. Super simple. Now, if these curvy lines are not the same on both sides, it is okay, because it's your bee or your insect, just like this is mine. It doesn't have to look like mine. It doesn't have to look like one of the pictures that I found on the internet. It's your insect, and this is mine. Now, the neatest thing about the bees, I thought, was the texture in their wings. They had a really gorgeous, awesome, almost a shiny, metallic, gossamer, if you might think, effect on their wings, and they glistened in the sunlight. They were just really pretty. So I'm going to make some lines on my wings. And your wings do not have to look like mine. It can be any way you'd like. You can do Zentangles in your wings. You can make curvy lines up and down, because this does not have to be realistic. Not at all. This is my imaginary bee. If you get a chance, look at those links I put on my PowerPoint at the end, I found some really cool things on the internet. A National Geographic video about bees for children, and another one that was called Pest, but they're really quite helpful. Bees are supposedly endangered, and we didn't want to kill the bees that were in our porch wall. So luckily enough, our neighbor came to the rescue, because I had no idea how to rescue bees or how to get them out. I knew I didn't want to kill them because bees pollinate. I have a lot of fruit trees in my front yard, and that could be why they came, because they've been blooming lately. And I'm really grateful that they, my bees, have been pollinating my flowers. Now I've almost finished my bee, but I'm going to get on to other things. I'm going to just make wavy lines here and wavy lines here. And I'm going to stop here because I want you to be able to get started on your bee. Also, at the very end, when you have finished your bee, and you can make it black and white, you can make it colors, it's whatever you'd like, or any insect you want, or a mixture of insects. Please remember to always sign your artwork at the bottom or wherever you'd like. Maybe you'd sign it on a flower. Maybe it would be something delectable to a bee. But please remember to sign it. And I would love to see your artwork. So when you finish it, see if you can send it, get your parents to help you, and this is my email address, KATHRYN JONES at St. John's dot, oh dear, running out of room, K12.FL.US. I hope you can read that. I'll go right over it again when I take a picture of my final version. Anyway, I hope to see you soon, and I hope you enjoyed the castle making last week. I've seen some really cool ones. Thank you so much for sending them. Bye.